We had zero budget, we had zero speakers, and we were uncertain of how far we could go. But we dedicated ourselves to try for the first time, hear something that was new, something that we thought people didn't know about enough yet. And I hope with the same resolve, after hearing all of these panels, to hearing all of these speakers, that we have the same resolve as we prepared to actually act on this issue. Now, after seeing all of the pictures that Lucy put up, and hearing all the stories and experiencing ourselves, if we have possibly experienced ourselves going to China, and I think a lot of us have personal stories of either seeing it with our own eyes or feeling it with our own lungs and actually touching it or having to actually physically be there in the environment and realizing how important this issue is, not just from a theoretical standpoint, not just from an abstract, okay, big scale, it's because the biggest country in the world, but really the fact that there are such discrete, concrete impacts for every single step that we take in this direction. So what I've learned after all these panels, everything that we've seen here, I've seen actually that there's great reason for hope. And the reason why is because I see that good ideas are everywhere. And they're just not with one person. And also, the good ideas are not just with the government, it's with the top, and as we've seen also from below. And also, what I've also kind of realized more, although I'm American born, I'm proud to say that not one country is getting it right. And what I've seen in what one of the panelists said is it's great to be democratic, but it's not enough. So one of my key takeaways is that we need to be both democratic and free, but also decisive and completely visionary in this field. So we have to have this dual mandate of being both decisive and also free at the same time in our policies. And this is what one of my key takeaways was. And the fact that innovation truly is everywhere, and that we just have to look for it. And although we've heard from all of these experts, and perhaps we may feel like we don't know what we can do, I want to suggest a way forward for us. And I want to actually invite you to continue to submit how this is actually going to impact your work in the future. The ideas that were here, can they possibly translate into other areas of your work? And I know that there's professionals here, there's many professionals that are here, and possibly not enough students, but for the professionals that are here, we'd love to hear, how is this going to actually impact your work? Was there a good idea that you got? Was there a key takeaway? I would really like to have you share it with Sabrina. Still, Sabrina has been going around, and he is not here. But Sabrina, her email's on the back. Please submit all ideas. We're going to have a post-conference report, and we're going to compile all these. And the key is how is this actually the nuggets that you got from the panel? How is it going to translate into possibly something you want to try? Is there a new partnership that you want to try? Is there a company that you think is particularly innovative that you want to support? You want to collaborate with? What ideas do you have for U.S.-China collaboration? Do you think we're too optimistic? Are we too far ahead? Are we thinking way far ahead? And is it still too far down the road, or is it possible that we can actually see this continued trajectory that we've been seeing? We just want to hear all your ideas, both students and policymakers, and from whatever sector you are. So I want to definitely give you that opportunity to make a policy impact.